What's good, y'all? My name is Justin, which means you are watching J Stacks. J Stacks. J Stacks. J Stacks. Yo, anyway, y'all, today, man, thank you so much. We actually got past our 10 likes, 10 views for our first video. I aimed extremely low, y'all. This one, man, actually, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that I'm gonna, shoot for. Any call to action, so to speak, outside of you guys watching. And if you dig the video, go ahead and like it. But thank you, man. We actually got, I got a couple views. We got like 38 views. I just for not knowing anything about this whole thing, learning and just having my first video, y'all, I was not expecting much. I wasn't expecting even a view in a week, to be honest with you. But man, we ended up getting a big 38. So man, thank you. Now we're gonna get these likes up. But I do understand, and as well as subscribers, because I didn't get either of those. However, I don't have anything else up there. I just have one video. We're just going rogue on this, man. We're having a good time. I'm learning, and I am hopefully going to be able to pass on what it is that I am learning in damn near real time with y'all, man. On to somebody else that wants to learn. For all you guys that are seasoned out there doing your thing. Oh man, of course, let me give y'all something to look at. Seasoned out there doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You guys been doing this for a while. Yo, man, if you guys find any kind of interest and you guys have anything that you want to chime in, anything that you can correct, anything that you guys know about this, put it out here, man. That's the beauty of YouTube. That is the absolute beauty of YouTube. All right, y'all. So just like the last time, it's the same thing as this time. Hold on. Otis is whining. Let me get Otis. Thanks. We're doing a video, man. J Stacks. All right, y'all. So you might hear Otis breathing. Y'all, straight up and down. The last video we said if we got 10 views, we were gonna jump into our 1982 and younger or older jar, which is what we have here. It's not a lot of them. We do have some here. And we're going to go through those, man. I picked these out of another, like a larger canister of coins I had. And I didn't really know about double dyeing. I didn't really know about any of those types of things, dude. So I went ahead and got my microscope out here. And what we're going to do is go through all these. We're going to see if we can't find anything of value that we can actually turn around and sell online. More than likely like on eBay and whatever coin sites we can, as soon as we find them for the most part, y'all. The good thing about these, however, all these 80s, all these pre-80s, I'm keeping anyway. So even though I'm only looking for a very specific types of things that are just going to be jumping out for me today, like the double dyes and stuff like that, that are just going to jump out, y'all, because I don't really know nearly enough. My eye is not nearly developed enough for me to try to get in here and really get those really fine things on a lot of these coins that I see some of these people do. Coin Help You, y'all. That dude has been helping me a lot. So if you guys are interested in doing this, definitely go take a look at that channel. Well, I mean, dude, literally a wealth of knowledge. That channel's awesome. There's a couple other ones I'll probably be dropping. But anyway, y'all, the goal is to make some money out of a penny, right? Which we already are in. These are all my 1980 and my 1982 and older pennies. My goal for these is actually save up a couple boxes of them, get a couple £100, and then we'll see where the price of copper is then, and bada bing, bada boom. However, trying to find anything pre-81, 82 and older, I should say, is actually going to be kind of hard now, which is going to make it actually even that much more fun to actually enjoy the hunt. Ultimately, y'all, what I am doing for all of this stuff, just about everything that you see come up on this microscope, y'all, the main goal is so that I can sell it. The goal is to acquire more of those. So I will sell, trade, whatever it is that I have here, and acquire more of these. A lot of these, y'all, a lot of the silver that I have already, y'all, came from all quarters and dimes and just spare change I had around the house, right? I just took it to the coin store, and then I went out and I bought, boom, more of this right here. Let's go ahead and get this one back in this case. and get started. I'm only looking for double dies, man. That's kind of the only thing I'm looking for. Most of my coins, y'all, the oldest one you're gonna probably see in here is gonna be in the 50s, and that's probably late 50s at best. So if I find anything earlier than that, of course it's being kept. But all these, like, again, we're already keeping these. We're gonna go into these just to see if I can't make a penny into 15 cents or more. Like, again, just so we can get more silver. So I guess the biggest thing that I've been learning about the penny, y'all, is in the years or the dates or the decade 1970 to like 1980 or 1979, we should say. Those coins seem to have had a lot of double dying on them, y'all, like a lot. However, when I do go through and do a lot of my research on the penny even further, it seems like the majority, even the ones that you're finding in the 60s, it's a bunch of double dying, y'all. So what we're doing is looking for double dying. We're gonna look for the double dying right here on the Liberty. We're gonna look for the double dying right here on the date, as well as In God We Trust for the 70s mostly. If we don't see that there, then we're just gonna go and swipe it over, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Actually, we're gonna put them in the cellist this time. And we're just gonna go and keep it pushing. Yeah, I'm not really looking hard. I'm not gonna be diving into a lot of these things. A lot of this, y'all, just needs to jump right out at me. That's the big money right there. That's what most people are going to buy or want, to have in their collection. And so that's what I'm looking for. I guess I'll do a quick flip too, but I know for the most part in the 70s, y'all, I don't think I'm really looking for a lot of double dying here. And this one clearly is not jumping out, y'all. Here's a pic of what it is exactly that we're looking for. And as you can see, this one does not have that. So let's go. Boom. Yeah, all these, y'all, were actually put, oh my goodness, look at that 64. That got jacked up. I don't know, man, that's a cool looking coin outside of that, but I love just, I don't know, the history of all of these coins, man. I really do like them. Let me actually bring this out a little bit, zoom you guys back. Yeah, I really do dig a lot of these, man. The older coins, they really look cool to me. Just the history of wondering what had happened in them. Here's 1980. Not seeing anything in this guy yet, y'all. Not finding anything, but we are only looking for those things that jump right out at us. Okay, here we are, 82s. So for 82, technically, this one is not a copper penny. We might come through a lot of these because at the time, when I was separating these, I thought that 82 was the copper ones, right? So what I'm gonna do is put these to the side because there is still a chance that it could be copper. So I'm gonna put this one to the side and kind of put it in its own holder. Now this, I don't know why I have this one. This is clearly not an older coin. I don't know how that got in there. That's a 2023. We'll throw that. I don't know. It might have been another reason I kept it. 78, y'all. 78 Denver. Not seeing anything yet. And what we're looking for too, guys, as you guys seen that last picture, it's clear, man. You know what I mean? It's a clear doubling. Ooh. Wearing these gloves, man, because these coins are scuzzy. These are old coins I just found, and somebody else might have just found. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So we'll go ahead and flip it just because I'm not sure, but I'm not seeing anything here, y'all. It just has to be visible to my eye, man. You know what I mean? Gonna go through these and see if we are in the money. 1976. I think within 76, there's a lot of different things as well. If you guys know any of these other things, please write it down below, man. I'm gonna keep on looking, I'm gonna keep on researching all these. There's a 59 here. Really cool coin. From what I understand, doubling, everything is the same size, but it's fatter. You know what I mean? It just looks thicker. That is because it was doubled. So that's just jacked up. 82, we'll keep it this way. Oh, that looks tore up. That's 69. Man, a lot of these things. Jacked up coins. I guess I should flip these, huh? The reason I haven't flipped, oh, there's another 82. So I guess for the 82s, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to throw these on a scale. I'm not exactly even certain. I think it's all mints that this is for. I got to go back and look. But yeah, there's some of these that are actually still copper. You know what I mean? And the way you can tell that they're still copper is by throwing them on a scale. So we're gonna do that in a whole other video. You know what? Maybe that's the call to action this time around, y'all. If I get 10 likes, I said 10, huh? That's what I went with. We're gonna stick with 10. If we get like 10 likes, then we'll go through those 82s in the next video with the scale on them, and as well as the 83s. What we're looking for with those 77 Denver, y'all. What we're looking for with those is for the weight to be. All right, y'all, just in the edit, want to fill you guys in. What we're looking for is if it is a 1982 and made of copper, it should be 3.11 grams. And if it is made of zinc, which most of them are, it's going to be that 2.5 grams. Nothing, yeah. I'll flip it over. Keep on forgetting to do that. We're just speed running. I guess this one, you know, it's not that big of a deal, like I said before, because I'm keeping all these, but here's an 82. Again, y'all, what we're looking for is nothing blurry. It's got, I mean, I guess if we do see something blurry, we'll hold on to that too. Why not? I was going to say it's got to be like what, oh, what the hell? How does this stuff happen? Dang, that's crazy. Anyway. That pool was a bust. All right, let's see what else we got here. So we're gonna go through this last one. And if I see anything cool, we're gonna go through this last pool with you guys. And then if I see anything cool, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about it. Also in 82s, there's the date, right? The small date, large date, whole thing in the 82s. So there's a couple things you can go through in the 82s, yeah. But I think honestly, and that's one of the things too that's keeping me just kind of here looking for the extreme, is because there's a lot of little nuances, it seems. I could have it wrong, but it seems like there has like a lot of subtle little nuances that really make the coin a true like large or small date. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, I figure anyway, y'all, that's why I'm kind of just figuring if I just get a scale and throw these things on the scale, then if they weigh out, then, you know, I think that within themselves should actually be worth a lot of stuff. But I guess in terms of me having to resell it like online, I probably do have to show a lot of these other characteristics that do go along with the off weight, or the, you know, which happen to be the which happen to be a small or large date. Hopefully I said all that right. But we'll get into that, man. I got to learn a little bit more about that. And we're going to definitely get into it. Dang, look at that, man. 1971. It's 1971, dude. Somebody was still valuing pennies to the degree in which they needed to market, so they knew that it was for their establishment. You know what I mean? Like they were going to have like a jukebox play, or they needed a penny. Did jukebox even take? What took pennies? What took pennies back then, y'all? What machine took pennies to have a owner of an establishment paint it, so they knew that to not count it? So whenever you see that, y'all know that that's what that's for. But a penny? That's odd. I don't know. Maybe that was a homie. Oh, look at there. Oh, yeah, man. I found a little weed scent, man. That's what's up. Cool. Is this under 59? Oh, it's 58. Nice, man. I don't know. Again, I don't know too much about them. But I'm going to just go ahead and throw it in the normal bin with all the other coppers. And the reason is, y'all, when I go to the coin shop, man, a lot of times they're just like, who cares? At least that's the kind of vibe they're on. They're never really like, yo, we'll buy your pennies from you. Most of them are saying, yo, we will not buy pennies from you. This is very interesting here, 1968. I don't know if there's anything else to it. I don't know. Looks cool. We'll keep it. Yeah, so that's another reason too, man. For even wheat cents, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, it's a wheat cent, it's worth a lot of money. Some of you, there's a lot of you guys that know that they're just not. And a lot of your coin shop dealers will tell you that they're not. A lot of people on eBay will tell you that they're not. There's specific characteristics for them. And, you know, if you guys see anything with that 58 that I just put up, let me know. I'll go back and we'll check it out. But right now, and when I do learn more about 58s and other things, you know, I will go back through these pennies and we'll check it out. What is that? A 61. That does look odd though, huh? Wow. I don't know. It looks odd. But, pretty much just looking what we're looking for, 64s. There's something in me too, y'all, that's kind of just saying that, this is jacked up, that more than likely, oh, what is that? I would have found any doubling. I'll keep it. But honestly, I didn't know what to look for. That's a 96, isn't it? Yeah. I honestly just didn't know what to look for. You know what I mean? So, and I didn't have this. I was using my phone to actually go through the dates. So we're going to see, man. Because of this one, you know what I mean? I can actually see things. My eyes aren't as great as what they used to look like. As what they used. My eyes aren't as great as what they used to be, is what I'm saying. So there's a good chance that I pass some stuff up in here. 82, man. Putting this aside. And then honestly too, a lot of it's cool that I can actually pull the 82s out and the 83s out, and then we can do a thing there. It's an 88. You pull out the 88. I'm not sure why I got that in there. It's 80. I told you that the eyesight wasn't that great. 74, y'all. What's in there? Well, flip it again. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Through the 70s, that's when you find a lot of your double dime. Now, I was thinking that it was only with one, from one mint, but you guys let me know. I think it's from across all the mints now. But the 70s are your, at least in the pennies, it looks like that's when you're going to find your biggest doubling errors. Like a lot of them. 1972 being the most, y'all. 81. Yeah, so there's something to keep your eye out for, man. But like I was saying, man, pennies, you know, we're not making pennies anymore, so you know, I have to imagine a lot of these copper pennies are just going to be going away. You know what I mean? Just going to kind of get pulled out of circulation like what I'm doing. And I have to imagine just about everybody else is going to be doing it. It's kind of funny now, man. I will actually run a farmer's market stand. So from time to time, I get coins. You know what I mean? And now it's like, oh, cool. And I do my best to see what coin is on there, or you know what what the year is, and most of the time what the year is. I had to move this off the way I got it. Put it back a little bit. Most of the time just the year. I try to see if I can see even that. Dang, dude, I gotta get my glasses back on. 78, y'all. Most of them too in the 70s, if I am not mistaken, are up front. You know what I mean? Again, it's the Liberty, the date, In God We Trust. I think you can even find it. It might be in the mint too, but I'm not sure. Just turning these around, man, just for giggles, but oh, another wheat cent, man. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll just separate these for myself. Yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and separate that just for myself. Oh, that's a 44 too, y'all. Nice. Yeah, I'll just start separating some of these. You know what, man? I do feel as though there's going to come a day. I don't know. I do feel that there might come a day I get a book. However, this is a 44. It'll kind of just be a placeholder, seeing that this coin has taken a lot of damage. But still, it's pretty cool. I like coins like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start maybe putting those wheat cents to the side. Might as well. 77. Nothing. Come on, money. oh, dude, I don't know why I thought I seen something in that real quick. 76. There's all these different ways that you can turn your coin and all that kind of stuff, man. Looking for this. I can zoom way in, but honestly, y'all, if it's not popping out to me at this, at this magnification, then it's not a winner to me right now. It's not what I'm looking for. That looks gross. I don't even know what's popping on that. Another reason you're wearing them gloves. See, your hands already get jacked up, y'all. When you're messing with money. You know what I'm saying? Should always wear gloves for your safety and the safety of the coin. Look at that, y'all. Nothing. Wait. Got me double checking over here. Even though I know. There might come a day, man, where I do kind of go through these really, really hard and look. But you guys tell me, is that even worth it? I don't even think that's worth my time. Oh. Hey, man, a little Canadian one. So the Canadian penny, for the most part, always remained copper up to about 1996. It had a little bit less copper back in the day, like in 1908 up to 1920. It was like 95.5% copper. And then eventually it went to 98% copper from 1942 to 1977. You know what I mean? So, and then eventually, I think like in 96, what was it? Yeah. So from 96, so from 97, I'm sorry. So from 97 is when it turned pretty much to zinc, kind of like what we have our coppers here in the States. Canadian pennies, man, there's a really good chance. It's an 84 here that you still are rocking with copper, and it's it's worth it within itself. Anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Didn't really find anything too big here. Gotta leave something for y'all to look at, of course. Gotta get used to having something for y'all to look at, man. Y'all just wanna look at a blank screen. Didn't find anything too interesting, at least in that first pull. You know what I'm saying? But what I'll do is I got a little bit more time. I just don't want to make these videos too long. So I will go through a couple more. If I find anything interesting, we'll definitely loop back and let you guys know. Because I'm going to be really excited. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. All your information down below, man. Whatever you guys have to offer, you really are helping me out. And ultimately, you're going to be helping out a lot of other people, because we all know, man, the truth is in the comments. Well, kind of. They've kind of changed it now because of, algorithms and AI and all that stuff. But a lot of times, still, a lot more interesting conversations are had down below in the comments. So I do check them out. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will catch up with you soon. Peace, man. J Stack.